you want to transform your relationship with money, keep watching. I used to be terrified of credit cards. All the stories I had heard about them were horror stories. You couldn't convince me to get a credit card. I was going to stick with my debit card. But by protecting myself from the dangers of credit cards, I was also keeping myself from the benefits. This is why I wish I had an Arro card back then. Arro is part credit card, part financial coach. A low interest credit card, the way to increase your credit limit is by completing financial literacy activities on their app. I really wish I'd had an Arro card back in the day. Probably would have started my path to financial wellness a lot sooner.